Damn, I just ran out of gas in the middle of nowhere in the Yukon. This is day 22 of going from the Arctic to the Antarctic without flying. I actually got decent sleep last night in my car, and I'm gonna need it because I'm going from Whitehorse to Liard River Hot Springs, which is a 7-hour drive. The lady at the visitor center recommended Burnt Toast Cafe for breakfast, and this is why I usually use Google because it was quite average. But it wasn't bad and it did the job. To the people of Whitehorse, I really do apologize. I didn't get good footage of the city, even though it's very, very nice. I used the city as a pit stop, but it's quite nice on its own as well. If I had more time, I'd also go to Kluane National Park, but I've already been there. If you're into hiking, that place is absolutely incredible. As a matter of fact, I did a hike there by myself 3 years ago. There were a lot of grizzlies in the park, and I heard one grunt during my hike. Yeah, I became a man that day. The other takeaway I have from this trip is that I only visited a fraction of Alaska, and I really need to dedicate a month or two there sometime in the future. Side note, this is what a house getting moved looks like. In other news, the gas station I wanted to stop at was closed for the season. I still had 120 kilometers left to drive with 30 in the tank. There's no data service here, so it's not looking good, bruv. But somehow, by the grace of God, someone was at the rest stop with me and had extra gas. I had to try so hard not to sound like a broke boy when I came to ask him for gas, so that he knew I would pay him back. But in reality, I know I probably look like this. I hope I can cross paths with that man again someday. After making a pit stop to pay his gas and get some food, I made my way to British Columbia through the Alaska Highway. Major concentrations of wildlife can be found from here to Fort Nelson. Bison are some of the coolest animals. They're the biggest land mammal in North America. They were very important to a lot of indigenous communities. At one point, their population went from 30 million to 300. You can do your own research on the politics of it all, but now with conservation efforts, there are about 30,000 in the wild now. I used the iOverlander app to find myself a free campsite in Liard. And that's it. Follow to follow my journey.